सभी लोग आज अदानी के घोटाले के मामले में मेमोरेंडम देने के लिए वहाँ डायरेक्टर से मिलने जा रहे हैं, लेकिन सरकार हमको विजय चौक के पास भी नहीं जाने दे रही, वो रोक लिए है। जो आदमी लाखों रुपए का घोटाला हुआ है, LIC बर्बाद हो गई है, स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया और दूसरे बैंक्स भी बर्बाद हो गए हैं। जो लोग अपने पैसे बैंक में रखते विश्वास के साथ और सरकार के भरोसे, वो पैसा सारे एक व्यक्ति को देकर उसको सरकार की संपत्ति खरीदने के लिए ये प्रोत्साहन सरकार कर रही है। और मोदी जी ऐसे लोगों को प्रोत्साहन दे रहे हैं जिसकी संपत्ति बहुत ही कम थी, आज वो 13 लाख की संपत्ति हो गई। कैसा हुआ? हाउ इट 13 लाख करोड़? हाउ इट हैपेंड? हु इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल? हु इज गिविंग द मनी? हाउ ही इज अलाउड टू टेक सो मच मनी? A man who started his career with 1,650 crores and today he is worth of 13 lakhs crore. So therefore we want there should be an inquiry and inquiry should be held, and what is the relation between Prime Minister and Adani ji, and wherever he goes he takes him, wherever he goes this man goes early. So these are all things, and we have given in writing earlier also. Today also we want to make our point before ED. Therefore, we all MPs belonging to all political parties, nearly 17, 18 parties, we are here, and we want that how the Adani made money, lakhs of crores of rupees within 2.5 years.
आप लोगों को रोक दिया गया जाने के लिए।
अरे बोला हूँ मैं पहले हिंदी में। हाँ, देखिए ये तो रोक लिए हैं, लेकिन हमारा आप देख भी रहे हो तो हम हैं 200 लोग, जब यहाँ पर लोग हैं हम कम से कम 2000 लोग पुलिस, तो हमारी आवाज को दबाना चाहते हैं। और हम हमारे और बात तो बाहर ये करते हैं डेमोक्रेसी की, और अगर कोई यहाँ पर डेमोक्रेसी ठीक तरीके से नहीं चल रहा है, अगर कोई डिबेट में कहते हैं या सेमिनार में कहते हैं तो उनको एंटी नेशनल कहा जाता है और उनको दबाया जाता है। अरे यहाँ तो हम पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, किसी को धक्का नहीं मार रहे, किसी को ढकल रहे नहीं, और किसी को हम हार्म भी नहीं कर रहे। बस सीधा हम रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, हमको प्रोसेशन में वहाँ जाने दीजिए, हमारी बात को वहाँ ईडी के सामने रखने दीजिए, ताकि वो फर्दर इंक्वायरी करे, इसकी डिटेल इन्वेस्टिगेशन करे, और जो रिपोर्ट उनके बारे में इंटरनेशनल इसमें आया है रिपोर्ट्स में, वो भी खुलासा हो जाए। इसके लिए हमारी एक कोशिश है। हम कोशिश करेंगे,
हम लोग मार्च के लेके जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये आवश्यक है कि हम नहीं, सबने देखा ये विजुअल्स प्रतीक है कि ये तानाशाही सरकार है, हम इन्हें झुकाएंगे। ये मार्च रुकेगा नहीं, मार्च के महीने में ये मार्च और तरीके इस सरकार की व्यवस्थाओं को, कुकृतियों को लगातार उजागर करेंगे।
संसद में कार्यवाही स्थगित क्यों हो रही है?
सरकार से पूछिए, ये सवाल सरकार का है। मैं आपको सीधे तौर पे कहता हूँ, सरकार को झुकाएंगे, और ये जो अडानी नाम का व्यक्ति है ना, वो जेल की सलाखों के पीछे होगा।
इस तरह से देखेंगे, तय सीमा है।
जांच कराओ, जांच कराओ।
आप लोगों ने बैरिकेड लगा दिया गया है।
जेपीसी, 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 जेपीसी।
डिमांड क्या है आप लोग?
ईडी इस मामले में एफआईआर दर्ज करके इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू करे। अडानी के खिलाफ कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं हो रही है? मोदी जी इंडिया के प्रधानमंत्री हैं या अडानी के प्रधानमंत्री हैं, ये देश जानना चाहता है।
Front of the Congress party, opposition parties, right now, the BJP is making allegations on Rahul Gandhi. How do you see this?
No, that are all diversionary tactics. Our main aim is to give a memorandum to ED to investigate Adani issue. That is why MPs are marching.
हाँ,
आप लोग जेपीसी की जांच की मांग कर रहे हैं मामले में। सरकार अपनी तरीके से अडिग है।
आज ईडी के पास जा रहे हैं हम लोग, ईडी इन्वेस्टिगेशन।
सरकार तो अडिग रहेगी। सरकार की दिलचस्पी रह सकते क्या? तो जानते हैं कि अगर जेपीसी का मांग मान ले तो बीजेपी पार्टी की सारे धजिया आम लोगों के सामने उड़ जाएगी। बीजेपी की सारे जो नोटों की, बीजेपी की सारे भ्रष्टाचार आम लोगों के सामने साबित हो जाएंगे। इसलिए वो नहीं चाहेंगे जेपीसी हो। जब वो विपक्ष में थे तब चाहते थे, अब नहीं चाहते।
जांच कराओ।
Well, those are the voices coming in from the opposition as there's a march that has started from Parliament, halted at Vijay Chowk. They wanted to march till the Enforcement Directorate office. Once again, multiple issues that the opposition parties are raising, including the Adani issue, more importantly, the so-called misuse of the agency, which the opposition has been alleging. My colleague Arunima with us on the broadcast. Arunima, once again, for the benefit of our viewers, the key issues that the opposition parties want to raise through this march, so to say. We'll try and connect with my colleague Arunima and get more details. Let me quickly check if Pallavi is with us on the broadcast. Sanshul is also reporting from the ground. Pallavi, a word from you, the key issues that the opposition parties are raising. And Arunima, what are the critical issues that they want to highlight? Is it the misuse of the agencies? Is it the Adani issue? What exactly are the critical issues that the opposition parties are raising?
I just want to take you through the complaint points that the opposition has shared. They're going to share a memorandum if they're allowed to meet the Enforcement Directorate director. And what they are alleging is that it is part of the ED's jurisdiction to probe any scam. And then they have detailed as to why they think this entire business model of the Adani Industries is part of a scam. They've cited offshore assets that have been bought by the industries. And they've alleged a full shell company route which was taken to create these offshore assets. And at the last line of that memorandum, they've reminded the Enforcement Directorate that it is part of your jurisdiction to probe any complaint. So treat this as a complaint, register a ECIR, which is the FIR version for the Enforcement Directorate, and begin probe against the Adani Industries and all the allegations that we are making. And if you see the posters and the banners there, they're all making a reference to Prime Minister and his friends. So that's the point that they're making even to the Enforcement Directorate, that you're refusing to probe this matter because there is crony capitalism, because the government doesn't want you to probe the scam. But it looks very unlikely at this stage that these opposition members would be allowed to proceed till the Enforcement Directorate office and continue in this form. Perhaps a smaller delegation will be allowed. But I just want to share from you what I heard from a top government functionary when he was apprised of this plan of the opposition. He laughed and said कि लोग पार्लियामेंट आते हैं मुद्दा उठाने के लिए, ये पार्लियामेंट से भाग के ईडी जा रहे हैं. So the government doesn't look too perturbed.
Yeah, the government doesn't look too perturbed. There's also a reaction coming in from Hooda. Let's try and listen into Bhupinder Hooda.
Who joins on a certain day or who not. But otherwise, entire opposition is united in its demand. That has to be seen. And this demand is coming from the people. This demand is coming from the lakhs of investors who are facing the losses, whether it is in LIC, whether it is SBI, whether it is the retail investor.
If they don't let you go and march, what are you going to do now?
What can we do? We can just raise our voice. We'll continue to raise our voice within the parliament and on the streets.
Mr. Hooda, just on the TMC, but NCP was also not present at this protest. Do you think that that's opposition call, the unity that you have been?
I am not aware of what you are saying. NCP was there with us in the all-party meeting. But The question is about the demand. It's a demand which is echoed by all the political parties, and which is demand by the common man of India, which is a demand which is met by all the investors of India who have been facing losses, huge losses. SBI, LIC, retail investors, stock investors, they are facing huge losses. They are asking questions why, and have certain governments have been giving preferential treatment to certain big corporate houses, which is leading to crony capitalism in this country. This is the question which is on minds of people, and we just want a just and fair investigation to look at all these allegations. That's what the demand of the opposition is, and the government on its part should be magnanimous enough, should be broad-minded enough. Our particular demands, the ED should be accepting those demands.
Well, that was Bhupinder Hooda. There is also, multiple voices coming in on this issue. My colleagues continue to track that story right now. There's some more breaking news coming in. Let's go to that. Well, there's a jibe coming in from the BJP. The political opponent, Shehzad Poonawalla, has tweeted on this. A march of convenience, he goes on to say. Those who can't see eye to eye come together to save the corrupt. It's a march of hypocrisy. The Congress party says the action on AAP is correct, but otherwise it's vindictive. It's a march for a birthright to be corrupt, despite courts not granting relief. Play the victim card.